So hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is your girl African Lioness TV. If you are new here, welcome. Hit the red button to subscribe, like, share, put your comment down on the comment section below. Tell us what you think about this video, guys. After watching the video, don't forget to like and share the video. Share your comment, share your thoughts on the comment section below. So let's go straight to the video.
That reminds me of something that is going on in the internet. They misquote me.
So in today's video, we are going to discuss, and we are going to talk about, and we are going to reply, we are going to, discuss this man, the man that called himself Babalawo. The Babalawo that didn't know that he is nothing but Babalawo, that is saying that Igbo people are cursed. That Igbo people, Igbo ethnic group, they are cursed. Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. Can you imagine the audacity of this Babalawo? Can you imagine the audacity of this Babalawo saying that Igbo people are the problem of Nigeria? How? Before we continue, let us hear from this Fètish Babalawo. He says he's a pastor, Pastor Awaraki. Let's hear from him first.
That reminds me of something that is going on in the internet. They misquote me. They said, "Oh, I am not hate of any ethnicity, either Hausa or Igbo. The only thing is obey." Hey, he hates Igbo. We are killing him. We take him to shrine. We will report him to America. You will report me to London. Who is afraid of who? I'm not afraid of anybody. The point is, obey. Do this to reverse certain things. My point is, this is my view about it. This is what the Lord said. I don't understand any other thing more than that. It's up to you now to twist it to your taste and use it to fight. That's your business. But the word is obey. What is the message? Obey. So Igbos, I am not against anybody. I have said what the Lord said. It's up to you to now interpret it to your own taste, to what will suit you. Then you can use it to do anything you want. If you like, obey. If you like, don't obey. So for you to move forward, you must obey. For you to succeed, you must obey. Obedience is the answer to success of any human life. The thing might be difficult. People doesn't want to hear anything that will give them hindrances. Then that will be difficult. Look at the hindrances of your life. Obey. Listening. That's it. Let's stop the propagandas. I have said what the Lord told me. Is that up to you to listen or not to listen? It's for you to interpret it to your taste. My interpretation is different from your own interpretation. Everybody with his own view. That's your personal opinion. I can say move. You can give it different interpretation. I appreciate your embarrassment. I appreciate everything you have said. Thank you very much. But the word is go and obey the message. Stop bullying. You too obey the message. What is the message says? No find faults in the message. Don't find fault in the word. Appreciate God. For anything that God have told you, obey. Appreciate God. And last year, 2022, thereabout, I spoke boldly, courageously that don't vote for APC. If you vote for APC, this is what will happen. Did heaven fall? No. they didn't ask for the solution. Are we not experiencing it?
Oh yes, sir.
We are experiencing it. God can tell you that, see, what you are looking for, this is the step to take. Don't take it otherwise. Don't take it otherwise. The more you are giving it your own interpretation, the more difficult you will be finding it. Some people find difficulty in solution. That's because we are not obedient. If anything that fake says, you are replying to fake, meaning that you are also a fake.
No doubt.
If I'm fake, don't reply. Ignore the word of that fake.
Yes.
Then if you reply fake, meaning that mentally you are fake and physically you are fake.
Yes. Very well, sir.
You understand?
Very well.
So don't reply fake when somebody is fake. Avoid fake. Disassociate yourself from fake things. Go and look for genuine. And don't respond to any fake messages. You show at alert. Oh, this one is fake. Oh, then don't listen to that fake message.
How now? How? Oga, how? You know, am I even putting Oga? This one is Babalawo, so I don't supposed to put Oga. Putting Oga is giving him little respect. So you don't supposed to deserve any respect from anybody, because this man is nothing but Babalawo. This man is nothing but a fetish pastor. This man, a fetish human being. He don't even deserve to add pastor on his name. You know, because we are. Have you ever seen a God's preaching like this? Where have you seen the preaching of God like this? That somebody will come out and say, oh, as a man of Babalawo, that he is telling you that you are cursed, that you are this, that you are that. Can you imagine a whole ethnic group that is supposed to be a country of its own? You are coming out to spill this trash. Coming out to spill this trash. You know? What kind of hate? Oh my goodness. People, I don't know how people sleep at night. I don't know how people sleep at night. Because I can't imagine somebody just generalizing, calling a whole nation, a whole tribe, a whole ethnic group, saying all of them that they are cursed. How? What did they do that warranted the curse? What did they do? So God called you in your dream because you are having hallucination, you are having dementia, you know, you are having hallucination, you are having dementia, you are deluded. That is what is dealing with you, but you are denying, you may be denying it. You need to visit psychiatric doctor. Because what you are showing is out of reality, you know. There are signs of mental illness. There are signs of mental illness when somebody is seeing what others are not seeing. What do we call it? There are signs of mental illness. You know, when you are seeing what others are not seeing, you will think that, oh, it is God that is showing you this, not knowing that you are mentally derailed. You know. So allegedly, this man supposed to go and check himself for mental illness. You know, because he is allegedly showing all the features of psychiatric patients. Yes. When you are seeing what others are not seeing, what do we call it? What do we call it? You know? You just generalize. Okay, what have those people done? Because you are preoccupied with things that are inside you. You know, you are preoccupied with things that are not good. That is why you are seeing all those things you are seeing. You are deluded about the Igbo people. You know, so it's high time that you try to reason well so that you come out of this place you have already positioned yourself to. And you think you are man of whatever. I can't call you man of God because you are not man of God. Even man of man, you are not. Even if anybody call you man of man, that person is making mistake. You know? Somebody is derailing. You can imagine. You know? Somebody dementia is about to set in. And you think that it's normal. How? Who will come out and say that a whole tribe, a whole ethnic group? You just come out, you generalize a whole ethnic group that they are the problem of your country. How? Say we have said this in time without number. If you people don't want the Igbo people with your people, then you guys know simply what to do. You know what to do. Allow them to exit. You see? Then watch them. Allow them to exit. It's none of your business how they are going to cope. Don't worry about that. You know? Just allow them. Do it peacefully, because we fought war. The Igbos have fought war before, and they don't want to do that anymore. So anything that should happen now should be peaceful. And we have seen countries that did that similar thing peacefully. No hassle, no quarrel, no fight, nothing. Everything went peacefully, and you know, it brings development. When you split, it brings development. So if you people know that we can no longer marry each other, we can no longer be together, we can no longer cope with each other, we can no longer tolerate each other, instead of all this your HATE, instead of that, men, it's better you tell your brothers, because you people are the ones in government. You have the government. Igbo people have not even ruled Nigeria for a very long time. Igbo people have not ruled before. It was only Nnamdi Azikiwe that was the Igbo president, the one that brought independence in Nigeria. That is the only president from Igbo land that anybody can say. And that time, he was not even actually the president. He was just a ceremonial president. You know? The other man, I think from Hausa land, the other man was the prime minister. That was the one that had the power. You know? Why are you people having shared wickedness on people? Why? Why? Eh? These people, they don't even experience any sign of government in their place. Their roads are bad, everything, you know. Nothing is even good in that Southeast, except what they build by themselves. Go there, if you see any good road, now individual, they build it by themselves. If you see any good thing there, it is done individually by themselves. They don't care. They don't mind. The Southeastern region, they don't care. The Igbo people, they don't care. They are strong people. They hustle. They do their businesses. They go to school. They do their technology. They do, you know, they do everything to improve in life, and it's working for them. This man that is saying that Igbo people are the cause of Nigerian problem, how? Can you just explain? Or you will just come out and you start spewing trash? Eh? Explain. Don't just come out and say something without explaining, without backing yourself up with evidence. Whatever you say without evidence, it is nothing. It's better you didn't say it than to say it. You know? Now you say that they are misquoting you. He came out and he was saying that they are misquoting him. What he said the other day, that he had people on internet, you know, that they are misquoting him, that we thought that he's afraid of anybody. He's not afraid of anybody, that Igbo people should just obey. Look at this, he said his name is Primate. Do you know the meaning of primate? Monkeys. Look at this man. Interpret his name, you know who he is. The meaning of primate. And only his name alone will tell you where he belongs. Only his name alone will tell you who he is. And he's here to bring mouth to the Igbo people. Anybody that want to trend, anybody that want to go viral, anybody that want to, you know, cheap popularity, you will see them calling out Igbo people's name. Well, you know that Igbo people are blessed. You already know. It's jealousy that is disturbing you people. Jealousy, if you can't beat them, you can't even join them. You know? What? What is their problem? You are a man of man. This one is man of man, not man of God. There is nothing man of God in him, because he's just a babalawo who just disguises himself. You know? Just disguises himself as a man of man. You know? As a man of whatever he thinks he is. Because no man of God, because if you are a man of God, you will follow the preaching of Jesus Christ. You will follow the Bible. Where in Bible have you seen such? Where? You are cursed. How? Say that they did what? What have they done to deserve their cost? Wow. Nothing wey jealousy no go fit cause for this life. Oh. Nothing wey jealousy. See jealousy? Jealousy get power. That is why they say let everybody be strong, be industrious, go to school, try to be educated, go to school, yeah, so that you will be where you want to be. Because some are frustrated people. When some are frustrated, you see them claiming man of man. I can't, if I say man of God, which means I'm even, anime to you go. Man to onye nke ugo maka onye abu ekwensu. Ekwensu pụtara ihe. Ekwensu legodo ekwensu na-agba mmadụ obey. Ya dịka obey ya ọ na-ekwu obey ya dịka ya dịka ọ na-agwa ofu nwatakịrị. Yeah, a whole country of its own self. A whole ethnic group. A whole ethnic group. Hey. And now, the Nigerian government are hearing all these things. So. They are here unprovoked. Somebody will just come out and start gaslighting people. Somebody will just come out and start spewing trash, spewing lies. Different types. Trying to baptize lies of all kind. Envy. Nothing envy cannot do. That is why they are demolishing Igbo people's property in Lagos. Demolishing everywhere Igbo people have businesses. They are demolishing it. For no reason, for no just cause. Sometimes they will just tell us, say, hey, he passed through water this, passed through. Is it only Igbo people in Nigeria? Why is it only their properties? Why? Why? Some people, sometimes, they will like to benefit when there is a little issue. You see this period, see how Nigeria is now. Some people will just want to use it as an advantage. And this man is a typical example of it. He is a typical example of it. People that want to use advantage of everything that is going on, a little thing going on, they would like to grab it and use advantage of it. That will not make you to be to be better than the Igbos. I know you jealous them. Just pray that God should bless you to give you the kind of wisdom that Igbo people have. Igbo people are blessed with wisdom. A lot of wisdom. Igbo people are blessed. You know that one. Now that one they do you jealousy. When the war ended, you people gave them only 20 pounds. And you thought that, he has no way again in life. But yet, what is happening today? What is happening today? Allow them to go. Now, if you don't want them, then you tell your people that is in government. Igbo people are not in government. We are not in government. We don't have any post. We don't have any position. We are not president. We are not vice. We are not nothing. We are not a senate president. We are nothing. We are nothing in their position, but we are a lot in the sight of God. We are a lot within ourselves. We love the way we are. We love it. We love ourselves. So don't come and bring that your stinking mouth, that your mumu mouth, that your mumu brain, that your mumu behavior. Don't even bring it close to Igbo people. Don't carry that. Don't bring any gaslight. Don't come and gaslight anybody. If you don't know what you will preach in your church, just close the church and go home and rest. Or you kukuma go carry go carry white chalk so that people will know exactly that you are a babalawo. Stop deceiving people. That you are a man of God. Stop deceiving people. You better declare the one that you are, because this ones you are doing now is showing exactly that you are not a man of man, not to talk of man of God. So guys, See you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share the video. Drop your opinion. Share your thoughts on the comment section. If what this man said, if it is right or not. Is it right? Is it wrong? Is he supposed to say that Igbos are cursed? Are Igbo really cursed? Hey, God of mercy. Are Igbo really cursed? You know, are we now supposed to obey this man that is saying that we should obey? Hey, just obey. You know? So share your thought on the comment section. Tell us your own point of view. Okay? Yes. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye for now.